what I find very interesting these days is the polls that show what employees want against what we think we want, and the incredible misalignment of what we think they need. So I'm going with Ben. I think fun wins, and frankly, at this point in time, and this getting to a more serious point, medical, dental, vision, 401k, these are just table stakes. So talking about expectations, no one works at a company and says, "Oh, this is cool. They have a 401k." That's a preconceived notion. That's a priori you're going in. That's there. So where do we compete for talent, and what does that talent sort of expect from us? Has really gone to some of those other often overlooked areas. Ironically, not the expensive line items, not the ones that get a lot of attention from finance groups and actuaries, but the ones that get a lot of attention from employees and candidates. And for me, I would say expectations have changed really in two key ways. One is we have a very wide generational split within organizations right now. We have 4 working generations with 4, sort of pretty distinct and differentiated sets of what they're looking for, what they expect their employer to do to meet their needs. And so, that for one creates, again, this need for a pretty wide portfolio of programs out there, because if you're going to target one cohort, you're missing out, right? And even in the period of time over the last, I would say 9 years that I've been at News Corp, I've seen the bubble of who our cohorts are shift dramatically younger. The other thing is COVID was a huge exacerbator for benefits, and I think it was a real boon to our little world, in that lots of leadership and lots of those in the organization sort of turned to benefits teams to say, hey, we're in kind of a crisis mode right now to keep people engaged and to keep them, mentally resilient, et cetera. What do you have? And for those of us that were well positioned with a lot of great resources in hand, we were able to say, well, we've been trying to tell you for the last 8 years, we have all these great things. And then if, organizations that might have been slower to take up that adoption were sort of behind the 8 ball, and you see them sort of getting up to speed very quickly now.